We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next, Jose Quintana is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Get ahead of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gamble coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake. Now at the plate, Mauricio Calderon. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike at the knees, as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Inside, as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Paul Goldschmidt, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Here we go now. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
One down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Late that time for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Calderon, base runner at first with one out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Batting fourth.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Two. Stay ahead.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Javier Baez, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Two down now, 2 down. Hey, come on, guys, let's go. We got to hold him right here.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Second and third, 2 away. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Plays that one now.
The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Hamilton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hamilton.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, nobody away.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Batting eighth,
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Jose Quintana. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
Lorenzo
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Two out here and a runner at second. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping into the box, Mauricio Calderon. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, Mauricio Calderon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble has a play.
I got it. I go.
One out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One down now. One down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gamble racing back into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 298 in his career, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
third baseman,
In now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his career totals, Bryant is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. Shaw fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 2. At the plate, Ian Happ comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, we got no
First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And here we go.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
It's turn two here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
Nobody here, nobody.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
There we go, one.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely. So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana.
Jose Quintana.
One down, one down.
From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, now we got two.
Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mauricio Calderon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Line to the right side. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
The right fielder, number 1.
Into the box, Mauricio Calderon hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
You take it. Got it. Mine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front, 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Vaughn. Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 3, Orlando Arcia. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pinch hitting, Allen.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Quintana earns his 8th victory of the season. Max Hamilton permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Pedro Strop earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs.
Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get the saying, it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess